Wrestling is back for the first time since 1983. In July of 2021, the St. John Fisher College Department of Athletics announced the addition of men's wrestling. The return of the wrestling program is boosted by a gift from alumnus and trustee William J. Pellicano, class of 1980, and Tracy Pellicano to create a state-of-the-art wrestling room. The Joseph Pellicano Wrestling Pavilion, named in honor of Pellicano's father, is located in Michael House, adjacent to Growney Stadium and the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Athletic Complex.
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome with, bringing another sport into the fold. I think our athletics department is extremely impressive, and, the standard that's been set by our other 24 teams. So they've been awesome bringing us into the mix, and I'm really excited to add to, what we've already built as an athletics department, right, which is one of the premier athletic departments in the country. And really grateful for the Pellicano family and their support and giving us the opportunity to have the Joseph Pellicano Wrestling Pavilion. In the era of cutting budgets and trying to make things work, to have a standalone facility, to have a place that our guys can call home and not have to worry about sharing space, and a place for them to come in and train and compete. And it's very lucky, and I'm very grateful for that as a coach. Yeah, I mean, obviously we knew, freshmen were going to be an important part of this class, but I really wanted a group of upperclassmen that can provide a sense of leadership to our young guys, whether that was, our transfers that have kind of been through the grind of college wrestling, can understand some of those growing pains that everyone's going to have, but also guys that were familiar with campus, right? So the Lupicellas and the Prossers and all those guys, I think it helps with just right, like as you're figuring out where to go, or taking similar classes, or where your class is, all those kind of things that start to happen. It's nice to have that layer of leadership and people that are comfortable with whether it's college wrestling or the inner workings of our campus in general. Our guys can go to the stir fry station and get rice, as many vegetables as they want, crab, steak, chicken, and load that thing up, right? So it's like anything. It's about making the right choices and being big on student athlete accountability, right? Like, I can't shoot the single leg for them, but we can give them all the tools to be successful, whether that's with their nutrition or in their training or in their academics.
You have Alex Ekstrom on staff. That's a brilliant move in my opinion. How did that come about, bringing Section 5 stud and New York stud at that?
Yeah, well, I mean, really, like when we first brought in Coach Jacobs, like really bringing in someone that can, work with our upper weights, and, someone that I was familiar with. And then I wanted to bring someone on with community ties, right? Like a Rochester, a Section 5 guy. And in talking to some people, Chris Harrington was kind of our mutual connection, and brought Alex kind of into the fold. We had a meeting and we just kind of hit it off. He's such a great guy, and does an unbelievable job building relationships with our kids, and they feel really comfortable with him. And he's a competitor in dodgeball. I mean, him and Wersinger are a pretty formidable team. They've won a couple times, but he just, he brings great energy, builds great relationships with the guys, and obviously his wrestling knowledge is just as good as it gets. So that's really what went into bringing him on board, and he's been an unbelievable addition to the staff. And I think at the end of the day, our guys are the ones that really benefit from that. November 6th, we head to the Lycoming Invite. So that first Sunday weekend, we'll be out and rolling. Well, I think we're well on our way to the biggest goal is setting the culture that we have moving forward, right? I think our guys have done an unbelievable job, kind of buying in, and we're working towards the standard that we expect of how to train, how to compete, how to handle the lifestyle on the mat, in the classroom, and in the community. So really just continuing on that, right? I think we have enough talent in the room that we're going to win wrestling matches, and we have some guys that can be at the national tournament right away. But it's about getting them to the standard that we need for them to uphold on the mat and off the mat. So that's really the big goal, right? Like, they understand the expectations. Now it's, living that lifestyle every single day.
For wrestling, ideally I want to stay in that power position in knee slide. Is that power position in knee slide. Right? Quad, press forward, slides up, knee slide, boom, right.
Mason Wersinger, 149. I'm an academic junior, but eligibility-wise, I'm a freshman.
You know, what did you take at Kent State that you'll use to help you with the team culture building at this new program?
I took the Division I grind real serious, and I'll be sure to transfer that from Division I to Division III. The room is very competitive and very tough, and I plan to put that same efforts into the room here and get it up to par.
What does it mean to you to be able to transfer back home to wrestle at a school like St. John Fisher, right in your backyard? You're a Rochester guy.
It's awesome. I'm right up the road. I'm about 10 minutes away. And I have so many people here that supported me through the years, and it's awesome for me to show them my service that I'm going to give them.
So one of the guys on the coaching staff is Alex Ekstrom. He's a Section 5 stud, 4-time New York State champ. What does it mean to have a guy like him in the room that you can kind of learn from and then roll around with as well?
It's amazing. He's the best. I love him. He's not only just a coach, he's a great friend. He's light, so he can roll around with everyone, and he's just a good guy to be around.
What are your goals for this year?
I'm going to be a national champ.
Goals for your career?
Be the best version of me I can possibly be.
You got anything else to add?
Go Cards.
Go Cards.
So I'm Torrin Bishop, freshman, 141, and I'm a sustainability major.
Torrin, you're a part of the 20-person freshman class here that Coach Morrison brought in for the first year of St. John Fisher wrestling since 1983. First of all, you're 2 weeks into the season. How do you feel after 2 weeks?
It's tiring, but it's good work. I'm having a lot of fun. Looking forward to the coming season.
Like I said, 20-person recruiting class. Coach Morrison's been working hard. What attracted you to attend St. John Fisher and wrestle for Coach Morrison?
Probably Coach himself, his personality. He's got a good personality. He's a very personal coach. Reminds me a lot of my own club coach. He lets you wrestle your own style while also helping you a little bit by adding in his own style. Yeah. For this season, first goes crack the lineup. Got the first 3 tournaments. Try to do the best I can. Ultimate goal, win them, but just wrestle the best I can. All 7 minutes.
7 minutes, yeah.
It's be a bit of a change, but it's wrestling, so.
That's right. What's your goals for the career? Like I said, you're a first-year wrestler here. You got 4 cracks.
My goal is to see as anybody else be the top of the podium, but we'll just start one thing at a time. First practice after the next. You're looking to become a Fisher, I'm telling you should.
You should. All right, go Cards.
Go Cards.
Go Cards.
My name is Luke Lupacella. I'm a senior accounting major, and I'm wrestling 149.
So Luke, you're a 2019 grad of Webster Schroeder, right? You've been out of high school for a few years now. Did you ever think, leaving Webster Schroeder, that you'd wrestle again after you started attending St. John Fisher?
Honestly, no. So I was super excited last year when I heard they were announcing the program. I figured, this is probably the last time I'll ever be able to wrestle. You can't really wrestle when you're 40, 50 years old, so I was super excited that the program is making a comeback. So when I heard it was, I jumped on the opportunity.
What does it mean to you to be able to wrestle alongside high school teammate Anthony Grimshaw? He wasn't at practice today, but you're wrestling alongside your high school teammate.
Yeah, it's awesome. Me and Anthony, we've been really close friends since like 6th, 7th grade, so pretty much our entire lives. So I'm super excited that he came here and decided to wrestle. It's great having him in the room. He's a great leader. He pushes everybody, so it's really great having him.
Campus has the #1 dining hall in the state. Coach Morrison said it at Fargo. That was kind of one of the big recruiting things. He was joking with us out there. How nice has the dining hall been to you over the years?
It's been good.
Yeah.
They always got some healthy options too. So for the guys on the team, it's easy to go in there, eat healthy. Definitely plenty of food. They always got a wide variety. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, no, it means a lot. Yeah, especially it's the inaugural year. They've had program like in the past, but being the first time having a program back in, I think it was the 80s, I want to say. It was the last time they had a program.
1983, yep.
Yeah, it's definitely big to be the first team back since then. You want to set the standard, let everybody know that we're here to fight and we're here to win.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
Favorite spot on campus? I mean, I'd say the trading lab in Salerno. It's the business building. They got a lot of Bloomberg terminals there and stuff like that, so I think it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Everybody works hard. Everybody pushes themselves each day. We're a close-knit group, and everybody just really grinds together and uplifts every day in practice, so it's awesome to see.
My name is Jack Lestrange. I'm a 184-pounder, and I'm in my third year of pharmacy school here at St. John Fisher.
So, Jack, you've been out of school you graduated high school in 2018, right, for Wayne?
Yep.
You know, a year ago they just announced the addition of wrestling here at St. John Fisher. Your thoughts when they dropped the news? You haven't wrestled since 2018 for Wayne. Now you get to wrestle.
Yeah, coming to Fisher back in fall of 2018, never thought I'd wrestle ever again. I heard sprinkles of rumors back in my first year of pharmacy school, but was kind of like, you know, it's busy, it's an intense program academically, so I figured it wouldn't be an option. And then last year when they announced it, you know, I thought to myself, I might kick myself if I don't give it a shot. So I reached out to Coach Morrison, kind of connected, thought we could make it work, and here we are 2 weeks in.
Yeah, no, so 2 weeks in, and, you know, obviously you guys just grinded through that practice. I came down here to watch. You guys are tough. You know, how have you, you know, obviously you're the senior guy on the team as far as, you know, wrestling goes, right? You've been here for 5 years. Some of these guys are 20 of these guys have been here. You know, this is their freshman year. Just talk about, you know, St. John Fisher and, you know, what the campus life is like and, you know, what it means to wrestle here.
It's a tight-knit environment. Everyone's kind of intermingled with each other. All the sport teams know each other. And kind of specifically talking about our group here, us older guys, especially me, feed off these younger guys. I mean, they're the ones who have been in it kind of continuously going right into college, and us older guys who have been out of it for a while just feed off of their energy. They help us get better every day, kind of knock the rust off and get us back into it, so I'm thankful for that. And yeah.
So, you know, what's your favorite spot on campus, you know, outside the wrestling room, of course?
So we're kind of secluded over in the pharmacy building. We kind of got our own classroom, so we spend a lot of time over there, but Cyber Cafe is kind of where we go to get lunch and stuff like that, so hanging out there, being able to see some of our undergrad friends and stuff like that's nice.
And what are your goals this year for wrestling?
Just go out there and compete as hard as I can. I mean, it's been a while. It's gonna take a little bit to get acclimated to competing again, but just going out there knowing that I leave it all on the mat, wrestle hard, and give my team all I can for the year. That's all I can ask myself. Gonna be a team to look out for this year. We got a lot of scrappy guys in the room, and we're the new program. We got a chip on our shoulder. Got to show the programs around us what we're made of and that we're for real.
Roll cards?
Roll cards.
Nice.
Like you dug deep, you competed. It's easy in those moments, but right? Hey, if you can't do it here, you are not going to be able to do it out there. Right? It all comes from this. Compete, attitude, effort. As a team, our culture is right where we need it to be. All right, you guys are hanging out, getting along, super excited. All right, remember, I trust, no BS. All right, we're doing a good job with both of those. Now it's about our attitude and our effort in the room, in study tables. All right, buckle down these next couple weeks. All right, less than 2 weeks to week peak, and then finals week, all that stuff's coming up. So right, that's all we got. All right, any questions? All right, let's get a clap on 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Go!
As Worsinger says, it's Cardinal country, baby. Like it's exciting, man.